Cozy games are often dismissed as games that are simply cute or relaxing, but they may be doing more for us than we realize. Research suggests that casual gaming can help reduce stress, improve our mood, and give us temporary mental break from everyday worries. Games can also offer a sense of control, connection, creativity, and accomplishment, all things that can support our emotional well being. Of course, video games aren't a replacement for therapy, medication, or professional mental health care, and every game affects people differently. But with that said, here are 10 of the healthiest cozy games and what each one may offer your mental health. Hi everyone! Welcome back to Blueberry Cozy Games. Let's get started. Starting at number 10, we have Garden Life, a cozy simulator. In this game, you restore an abandoned community garden by planting flowers, trimming bushes, and adding decorations. When you're mentally exhausted, even small real life tasks can make you feel overwhelmed. Garden Life gives you simple, achievable goals and lets you immediately see the results of your effort. Researchers sometimes call this a mastery experience, completing something manageable and feeling that your actions made a difference. Garden Life offers that sense of accomplishment without enemies, intense competition, or strict timelines. It's a lovely choice when you want to feel productive without putting yourself under more pressure. Number 9 is Usagi Shima, an adorable idle game where you decorate an island and befriend different rabbits. You can feed, pet, brush, and play with the bunnies while learning their individual personalities. There are no stressful time limits, and you don't have to constantly check the game to avoid falling behind. That makes Usagi Shima perfect for short, comforting breaks. The simple routine of small caring for your rabbits can create a small feeling of stability and companionship. It may not replace caring for a real animal, but sometimes a few minutes of affectionate bunny interactions are actually what your brain needs. At number 8, we have A Little to the Left. This puzzle game asks you to sort, stack, and arrange everyday household objects into satisfying patterns. Organizing a virtual space can feel much more approachable than organizing a real one. Instead of facing an entire messy room, you receive one small problem, a limited number of objects, and the satisfaction of bringing order to chaos. This can create a comforting sense of control when your thoughts feel scattered or overwhelmed. Many puzzles also have multiple solutions, and you can skip any puzzle that becomes more frustrating than relaxing. Although the miscellaneous cat may still destroy your perfectly organized space. Number 7 is Among Trees. Among Trees is a peaceful survival game where you gather resources, grow food, explore the wilderness, and expand a tiny wooden cabin. Although there are a few dangers, most of the experience is quiet and atmospheric. You can focus on the sound of the rain, the changing light between the trees, or plants growing inside your greenhouse. This can provide psychological detachment, which means temporarily stepping away from repetitive thoughts about work or other stressors. You still have goals, but they remain simple. Explore the forest, care for yourself, improve your cabin, and safely return home. At number 6, we have Tiny Bookshop. In this game, you open a small mobile bookstore in a peaceful seaside town. You collect books, decorate your bookshop, meet local residents, and recommend stories based on what each customer needs. Tiny Bookshop creates a comforting sense of community and purpose. The residents gradually become familiar faces, and helping someone discover the right book can make you feel like you have a meaningful place within the town. The management element remains gentle, so it rarely feels like running a stressful business. It's a wonderful game for anyone craving connection, purpose, or the fantasy of starting over somewhere peaceful. Number 5 is Tiny Glade. Tiny Glade lets you create cottages, castles, ruins, and tiny villages without enemies, currency, resource management, or any way to lose. The game removes nearly every obstacle between you and your creativity. You don't have to collect materials or unlock furniture. You can simply build because it feels good. Creative play can provide both relaxation and a sense of control. You make everyday decisions, but none of those decisions have serious consequences. If you don't like something, you can immediately change it. Tiny Glade is perfect for the days when you want to create something beautiful, but you don't have any energy to be productive. At number 4, we have Unpacking. This game tells someone's life story through the belongings she takes from one home to another. You unpack boxes, arrange her possessions, and gradually learn about her relationships and personal growth. Every room begins as an unfamiliar space, but it slowly becomes a home as you place each object. The repetitive motions create a gentle rhythm, while the story gives you your organizing a deeper emotional meaning. Unpacking can be especially comforting during major life transitions. It quietly reminds us that starting over may feel uncomfortable, but a strange new place can gradually become familiar and safe. Number 3 is Stardew Valley. Stardew Valley begins with your character feeling exhausted from corporate life. After inheriting a neglected farm, you move to Pelican Town and begin rebuilding your life. You can grow crops, care for animals, make friends, decorate fish, or explore. These routines offer manageable goals and a visible sense of progress. The game also gives you autonomy. You decide whether success means earning millions of gold or spending the entire day decorating your farmhouse. Just remember that you don't have to accomplish everything immediately. The seasons return, missed opportunities come back, and there's no correct way to play. Stardew Valley is most restorative when you allow it to be a life, not another job. At number 2, we have Spiritfarer, a cozy management game about grief and saying goodbye. You care for different spirits aboard your boat by building rooms, cooking their favorite foods, listening to their stories, and completing their final requests. Spiritfarer isn't comforting because it avoids sadness. It's comforting because it provides a safe space to approach sadness. Some moments may be difficult if you're always feeling emotionally vulnerable, but when you're ready, the game can help you reflect on grief with tenderness rather than fear. It reminds us that caring for someone cannot prevent every loss, but the love and care we gave them still mattered. Finally, at number 1, we have Kind Words. Kind Words is a cozy game where real people anonymously exchange encouraging letters. You can share something that's worrying you, respond to someone else's requests, collect stickers, and listen to calming lo-fi music from your cozy bedroom. The game offers something especially valuable: low pressure human connection. You don't need a public profile or a long conversation. You can be honest for a moment and allow another person to respond with compassion. Of course, anonymous support cannot replace professional help during a crisis, but receiving a sincere message at the right time can make the world feel a little less lonely. Kind words reminds us that when we're sitting alone in our individual rooms, we aren't completely alone in what we feel. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening. Those were 10 cozy games that may support your mental health in different ways. Some offer relaxation and creative freedom, others provide comforting routines, emotional reflection, connection, or a sense of accomplishment. Research doesn't suggest that every game will benefit every person or that endless hours of gaming will automatically make us happier. What matters is whether the experience leaves you feeling comforted, restored, or gently re energized. Let me know in the comments which game has helped you through a difficult time. Your recommendation might be exactly what someone else needs. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe for more cozy game recommendations, reviews, and relaxing gameplay. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.